Check this out. Adversity introduces a man to himself. Maybe you're going through it right now. Maybe you're struggling on the phone. Maybe you can't figure out, why you can't get a deal to close. Maybe you're in a tough period in your relationship. Maybe you're in a tough period in your life. Instead of looking at that from the standpoint of, oh, whoa, it's me, look at it from the standpoint of, I need to become a higher level individual to be able to push through this, because adversity is always going to be around us no matter what level we're at in life, right? Adversity is going to bring different stresses, different things into our life, but if we are not equipped to handle that properly, we are now being introduced to the man that is capable, that is in the position that we're in, right? So what type of person do you want to be? You can't skip the struggle and still get the story, right? Everyone has gone through some sort of struggle. Everyone who has ever had some level of success has gone through some period of struggle. And at that point, they had a decision to make. They either decided to keep pushing, or they decided to throw it all in and be like, oh no, I'm destined for this level in my life, right? Successful people, obviously, they just kept pushing forward. They understood that in order for their life to change, for their circumstance to change, they themselves needed to change as an individual first, right? If you want things to change and move forward in the direction that you want to go, you need to instill the habits that will get you to becoming that individual, right? It all boils back down to what are you doing on a day-to-day basis, regardless of how you're feeling, right? Professionals operate out of commitment. Amateurs operate out of feelings. If you're not feeling like it, but you made a commitment 6 months ago, are you going to step up to the plate? Are you going to do what you said you were going to do? Or are you going to throw in the towel? Are you going to quit? Because I'm telling you right now, 90% of people in the world today, probably higher, 95%, those people are throwing in the towel. They're just saying, oh, you know what? I don't feel like it today. And then that day compounds to the next day. I don't feel like it the next day, right? Inertia, an object in motion is easier, it will stay in motion. It's harder to get something rolling again, right? So if you are just allowing yourself to stop and hoping that the next day you're going to be able to pick it back up and get back into that groove, get back into that rhythm, you're wrong. I'm telling you right now. I've learned from my own experience, a lot of people could probably say the same thing, right? When you have momentum, you need to keep that as grooving as possible. So the difference to becoming a professional from an amateur is literally pushing through those feelings. When you don't feel like it and you operate out of the commitments that you made to yourself and to your family and to the people around you and the people that you care about, that's when you will start to separate yourself, because guess what? Those days are compounding. Now, guess what? Since you didn't take a day off, the day after that, you might be like, oh, you know what? I'm feeling a little bit better today. I did something progressive. Not every day is going to be 100%, right? Not every day is going to be perfect, but guess what? If you continue to push and continue to instill some of the habits that you said you were committed to, that will allow you to push through and move forward. So, biggest takeaway today is become a professional. Stop being an amateur. Stop worrying about how you feel about things. Stop worrying about how Betty talked to you on the phone and hurt your feelings and you don't want to call the next person. You made a commitment that you were going to make 150 calls today. You made a commitment that you were going to go chase down a deal today. Just because someone said no, is that going to stop you? No. Because now it's going to be harder to get back on your feet and feel motivated to go do it again, right? When you write 2 deals in a row, now guess what? The third one's easiest to close. Why do you think that is? It's all because of the energy and the mindset that you're bringing in, that you feel like no one can say no to you. You will go on a heater. You will start to achieve all of those things that you want to go and achieve in your life, as long as you just keep instilling those habits day to day to day. So figure out what it is that you need to do. Make that commitment that you're going to do that non-negotiable every single freaking day, and stack those days on top of each other. And again, like I say in a lot of my other videos, stack a day, stack a week, stack a month. Next thing you know, you've won the year. You will look up 1 year from now in a better position than you are today because of the habits that you were committed to and took advantage of today. Let's crush it today, guys. Have a good one.